Hello, this is John with Easy and Inexpensive. Welcome. Today I'm going to talk about planters and a subterranean drain system that I've created for your planter. It can be used on an indoor planter or an outdoor planter. And the reason I have made this is because 5 years ago I started putting planters in my sunroom to grow vegetables and herbs, and I had a really hard time getting the drip system that I previously had working properly. It would either be too dry or too wet, and when it gets too wet, you have standing water in your planter, it's really hard to get out. You have to dig the dirt down and then scoop the water out cup by cup, let the water refill and scoop it out again, and it still takes weeks for the planter to dry. So I built one in this planter already, and as luck would have it, when I was creating my video for my new easy and inexpensive drip system, I forgot to turn it off, and I came back the next day and it had filled with water. So I will include that video directly after this, connected to this video, showing how I drained it. And I drained about 7 gallons of water out of it, and it was dry, and not dry but moist, no longer wet, in about 3 days. While otherwise it would take literally weeks. So this is how you make it. You buy a 10-foot section of PVC pipe. This is 1.25 inches. On this planter I used 1.5 inches. This is slightly cheaper, so I thought I'd try it. You slip it into a sleeve that I created by wrapping 2 to 3 layers of landscape fabric around the pipe, and then you just connect it to the pipe. You make sure the slats are down. The total cost for this was about $30. The total time that it took was about an hour and a half. A lot of the time is actually cutting the pipe is kind of messy. I used a chop saw to cut the pipe and cut the slats, and it produces quite a bit of PVC sawdust. I collect it. I don't want it to go into the environment. This is for both planters, and now I'll show you where I siphon it out. Thank you. Okay, well, I'm going to try and siphon it. You can get a transfer pump, a little pump thing that will pump it out. I did think of one thing, is a lot of aquarium pumps I could put in there, but I would need like a 3-inch tube here in order to insert the pump down in there. So I might do that on my next design. I'll try siphoning. Sometimes you can just shove it down in there real quick and it'll siphon, but I don't think so. So I'm just going to suck some up. It wasn't quite quick enough. It is kind of brown, and I tasted some, but it didn't taste bad. You can see it flowing there. And it's probably a good slow rate. So we'll just let that keep siphoning and come back. I'll let you know how long it takes. I'll kind of, oh shoot, this bucket's leaking. Make sure you get a bucket that doesn't have a hole in it. Okay. I'll clean that up, and still siphoning. I'll come back, let you know how long that took to drain it. Hello, hope you enjoyed the video of me siphoning the water out. If you don't want to siphon where you get a little bit of water in your mouth, you can use this. I bought it at Walmart for $17. The water didn't taste bad, but I understand if you don't want to do that. You may have noticed I didn't glue any of the fittings. There's no need to glue the fittings. I want water to go in there anyway. And the last thing is, I realize some people may not have a chop saw or may not want to cut and make this. So I've priced out a box and the shipping, the materials, and my time. And it looks like in order to ship it to someone, all cut, the sleeves in place, all you'd have to do is fit it together, would be about $115. So I'll include a description of how to contact me if you want to do that. The next videos will be on the easy and inexpensive drip system, which is subterranean, to help to avoid those little water gnats that like moist soil. And then the next video will be on sunrooms in general. They really are the future. And then the next video will be on some active hot water solar and photovoltaic electric solar. So hope to see you there. Thank you.